Hello, dear students. Today we will take the chemical properties of non-metals. Yesterday we studied about the chemical properties of metals, and today we will take non-metals, chemical properties of non-metals. Uh, First, reaction with oxygen. Reaction with oxygen. How do the non-metals react with oxygen? Non-metals react with oxygen to form oxides which are acidic in nature. When non-metals react with oxygen, they form oxides. They form oxides, and these oxides are acidic in nature. For example, if sulfur, S stands for sulfur, reacts with oxygen, it forms sulfur dioxide, and this sulfur dioxide reacts with water to form sulfurous acid, H2SO3, sulfurous acid, sulfuric acid, or sulfurous acid. And this sulfurous acid, if we burn a sulfur on the pellet, burn, and then with oxygen, this or you can say this it is a special type of spatula. We can burn the sulfur, and then sulfur dioxide we make to react it with water, and then they form this product sulfurous acid. And this sulfurous acid will test it with litmus paper. It turns blue litmus into red litmus paper. That is why it is acidic in nature. Next is reaction with water. How do non-metals react with water? Generally, they do not react with water. Non-metals do not react with water, but some are very reactive in air. But some non-metals are very reactive in air. For example, phosphorus, if exposed to air, it catches fire. If phosphorus is exposed to the air directly, it catches fire. Then we need to store the phosphorus in water so that the phosphorus should not get in contact with the air and it catches fire. If you have a question why phosphorus is stored in water, you have to write because phosphorus is very reactive in air. That is why we need to store it in water. Next, reaction with acids. How do non-metals react with acids? Non-metals at all do not react with acids. No reaction. Next is reaction with base. How do non-metals react with bases? The non-metals react with bases. These reactions are very complex. We don't have to read them in your 8th class. We have to read or study about them in higher classes. For example, reaction of chlorine with base like NaOH, it gives us sodium hypochlorite as well as water. Both the products are produced by this reaction. It was the chemical properties of non-metals. And what are the uses of non-metals? The very important use of non-metals are sulfur. The use of sulfur is vulcanization of rubber so that the rubber is made tough or strong to form the tires. Vulcanization is the process by which the rubber is made so strong that tires can be formed from it. Phosphorus. Phosphorus is important for fertilizers. We make phosphorus in the factories or in industries to make for the fertilization process of fertilizers. Graphite. Graphite, it is used in the lead of your pencil. That black lead which is present in your pencil is made of graphite. Hydrogen. Hydrogen is a fuel which is a very efficient fuel usually used in the rockets. Chlorine, which is used in the for the purification of water. In the water tanks, we put chlorine so that the germs could be winded out or vanished out from that tank. Well, these are the some important uses of non-metals. Now, the important topic in this lesson is displacement reaction. Usually, what is the displacement? Displacement means if one thing replaces another, that is known as displacement. In case of displacement reactions, one metal replaces the another metal from the solution. The reaction in which one more reactive metal displaces less reactive metal from solution. For example, if copper sulfate solution, if we have a copper sulfate solution, if this is a copper sulfate solution in the beaker, we have to add zinc on it. then this zinc will replace copper sulfate, copper from this solution. This copper sulfate plus zinc, the product is formed zinc sulfate, that plus copper, that means copper is replaced from this compound by zinc, and this reaction is known as the displacement reaction, the reaction in which less reactive metal is replaced by more reactive metal. And what is the reactivity of the metal? How do the what is the series or what is the sequence? I have made it here as potassium is more reactive than sodium, sodium is more reactive than calcium, calcium is more reactive than magnesium, magnesium is more reactive than aluminum, aluminum is more reactive than zinc, zinc is more reactive than iron, and iron is more reactive than copper. This is the sequence or series of more reactivity of the metals, series of reactivity of metals, reactivity of metals. You can infer from this which metal will replace which metal. Less reactive metal will not anyway replace the more reactive metal. Thank you. Have a nice day.